And welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play Snatcher with the Dangerous Kids. Now we're going to do some detective work in Junker HQ. Wait for Harry to sober up so he can actually help us out, if possible.
If you're just joining us, that's Teo. I'm Switch. This is Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
So we're just, yeah, so in the previous video we gave Napoleon a ring and failed to answer his question.
So, Teo, what were you feeling here? What was your motivation behind these decisions?
Just whatever.
Besides hitting on her and getting her to tell you to leave her alone.
Well, she's a bit distraught right now, and we can't talk to her yet.
You're trying to tap that, aren't you?
You can try to console her, but she just says, "Get the fuck out."
You're trying to tap that.
Hey, I'm just fucking around. I just want to see all the different dialogue and shit.
Yeah. It's
There's 2 chairs.
it's all in the name of this game.
Yeah.
Well,
As soon as that one person dies, they said, let's get 2 chairs now.
Well, Mika was blocking the other chair.
I guess.
what's funny to me is now that there's only one detective, there's 2 chairs. Before there was 2 detectives and only 1 chair. They have some weird math issues going on with this game.
Who's going to get his antique desk with the drawers, though?
I call dibs.
And uses a key, too. Nobody uses those anymore.
I want the
Oh!
I want the
Plot
antique
point.
desk with the drawers.
So yeah, there's a few items that you can get here from the desk drawer and also from the locker.
Speaking of trying the key on the desk drawer,
Capsules.
little blue pill.
I love how 2047 apparently brought back the floppy disk. So,
Yeah.
Well, Gibson was obsessed with antiques, so there's a reason why he still has a 5-inch floppy disk.
5.5 inch. It's average.
Nobody uses those anymore. We get it, Gillian.
I will store this disc as evidence.
Yes, it's a 5-inch disc. There's an S.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis.
no, I'll just pop it in my mouth, Metal Gear.
Acid
Don't
inhibitors,
worry about it.
Membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers.
It brings him to a raging
This medication
5.25
for an
inches.
ulcer.
Jeez. It looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape.
Probably from all that buffalo
What's he
meat.
doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
Hint. Hinting at a thing that comes later in the game.
It's called foreshadowing.
No, foreshadowing is subtle. That was ridiculous.
Those coats are standard issue, too, so...
Actually, they are standard issue coats.
I want to work for that detective department where they just have, like, badass coats.
The Junker coats are actually pretty awesome. They're like fireproof and shit, and shockproof.
I noticed that they're brown. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is they're the ones who started...
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I noticed how brown those coats are.
A chess piece.
Why is there always a chess piece?
Why is there always...
There's always a chess piece.
Or a playing card.
Or a playing card.
Or a 5-inch floppy.
5.5. It's a good size.
It's Bicycle. They're like... They own all this stuff.
Bicycle.
They're the Shadow Empire.
That's right. Them and Hoyle.
That's right.
You sure it's not the Umbrella Corporation?
That's sad. We're doing card game jokes now. Jesus.
Bicycle jokes are always topical.
All right, so now we're going to ask the chief if he knows anything about chess. He looks like a chess player.
Chess? I don't listen to hip-hop.
So Gibson apparently found out something about Snatchers, and it's possibly why he was killed.
Snatchers are controlled by people.
Gibson lived in the burbs.
They're people. I don't know.
Yeah, obviously knows nothing about buffalo.
He's a vegetarian.
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
That mustache is to keep the meat away from the mouth.
See, even the chief knew he was an informant. You kidding me?
Wait, Buffalo Cuisine Restaurant? Is that like a generic name for Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo? Or is it Buffalo's RS?
But I think it's Buffalo's RS. It was copyrighted, so they had to go with Buffalo Cuisine Restaurant. Oh, so Harry might know something about chess. Because he's old. Harry might know that.
He's played games before.
All right. And now I think Mika might have something to say. So I think we're going to go there, maybe. Now let's go to the computer room.
Let's go to the computer room. I have some things I'd like to discuss.
I'm just going to say with the sound that goes on, I'm afraid Lavos is going to come.
Do you see what I did there?
Right.
I have some things I want to discuss with you.
Well, you see, you can't use the 5-inch disc here.
I can use my 5-inch disc anywhere I want, sir.
All right, so here we're going to look up Napoleon. This is where you find out. This is what you're supposed to do.
Spell vagina.
No. This is what you're supposed to do to be able to answer the informant's questions. You check out the profile for Napoleon Bonaparte.
The revolution is ended.
So is ended is the answer to one of the questions. And then there's another question that the informant asks you. If you get the first one wrong.
Coalition of French Marshals.
Yes.
There's Elba.
Island of Ibiza. I mean Elba.
Yeah, it's the 100-day reign is the next is the other question the informant asks you. Pay attention to that.
You mean the stuff in quotation marks is important here?
Yes, the stuff in quotation marks in Napoleon's profile is the important.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Oh God. All right. So now that we know that,
Unlike the chief, I listen to hip hop. It's my job.
Where shall we go? You stay here.
Let's go visit Scotty in engineering.
Harry is still
Passed out. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't show him anything.
Is that one of those robotic memory foam chairs?
I think so too. Yeah, I think it is.
I'm all right.
Now Mika's fine. She's done crying.
Can we console her now?
What's the matter, Gillian? Yes, I have memorized that. I haven't.
Pod type reception unit.
It keeps me away from Mika too.
Oh, crap. Apple owns the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chief's quite a perv.
Yeah, in the year 2047, you can't put a little I in front of anything.
Sure, it was a joke, Gillian.
Also, finger swiping on phones is illegal. Oh, I'm sorry. That was this year that happened. That was topical reference.
Well, to be fair, I mean, it looked exactly like a phone has for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Snatchers.
Fucking Apple.
So,
I wouldn't be surprised if Apple was behind the Snatchers.
So Mika doesn't really know that much about anything. She is the person that will initially tell you about Napoleon, though. Like, apparently, for whatever reason, she knows about Napoleon, the informant. Science cop.
But she can run a copy
Smell.
machine like nobody's business.
How can her scent be coming through that, like, polycarbonate pod that she's in?
She reeks.
Apparently she's
Swimming in that perfume.
God damn it, Gillian.
She does Avon on the side. and she likes to show off her products to all of her potential customers that she meets
Couple
throughout the day.
boxes.
See here,
busted open.
Mika's laying out the ground rules here. Yeah, it's not helping anything, Gillian, by calling her out on her temper.
Yes, I believe you. That's your job to
See,
do that.
If you put that conversation in the right context, it gets really, really hot up in here. I'm gonna destroy that Snatchers. You do that, Gillian.
Yeah, it's a present for you.
Gillian's response, very interesting. Like, it's a game. Yeah, it's a Leisure Suit Larry.
What was the third one? The one where he was on the boat. Leisure Suit Larry.
7, Love for Sale.
Oh, is that love? Fuck, they had that many Leisure Suit Larry games?
Yep.
I feel like we talked about this on the show. Chief's office engineering room.
Yeah, there we go.
Aha.
Harry is back in action.
Look who's
I'll
up and
put the
around.
bottle away.
Yeah, see,
His name's Harry.
Gillian. Yeah, well, Gillian remembers him from someplace too, so that keeps coming up in this game.
Oh, remembers him from someplace else?
Yeah, like they both kind of
Huh.
they both recognize one another from someplace. They just don't know where.
Airport bathroom.
I wasn't gonna go there, but
Where do I know that guy?
Wait, tap your feet for a second. Oh my god, that was you.
all right. Let's see if Harry knows anything.
I bet you turned out to be Harry's dad. The guy whose face you can't see in the photo because it's ripped off, it's your face.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who's your daddy?
Apparently we're Harry's daddy.
Because we're robots.
Is that how that works?
I don't need any of that weird stuff.
Buffalo's already kind of I mean, they're not endangered anymore, I don't think. Are they?
Mainly beefalo.
Well, in the world of Snatcher here in Neo Kobe, they you cannot hunt them anymore, so they're only really sold in the black market. The buffalo.
Gotcha. So the fact that he had buffalo meat is
weird,
fairly relevant because you can't just get that shit anywhere.
right?
5-inch disc.
Hey,
5.5.
But if you check out Gibson, he has a PC-68, which is a Japanese PC. It was an actual computer. He has one of those at his place.
I had a Commodore 64, so what?
I miss my Commodore 64.
Same here.
That thing did not do that much.
Well, I had about 1 billion pirated games, so it did enough for me.
For the Commodore?
Yeah.
For me, it was the Amiga. I had so many 3.5-inch floppies laying around for the Amiga that just had all kinds of random software on it.
All right, now we're going to get some information on Katrina and Jean-Jacques Gibson. Because there's actually information you need to know about both of them.
Just once, dude. I want you to put like ass monkey or something into the computer, see what it says.
Maybe in a later video. We'll see. I may do a video where I just fuck around. Because there's some pretty funny shit in this game. But I kind of don't want to do too much, though, because I'm kind of trying to sell this game to people to get them to really check it out. Because there's a lot you can do in this.
Yeah.
And it's Hideo Kojima, people.
Hell yeah.
I would like to see a game like this turned into like a current movie, but set in the same type of setting, like the future circa 1992.
We had that movie. It was Demolition Man.
No, I mean a movie now. Demolition Man was... When was that movie made?
The greatest?
That was like 94, 95?
Something like that.
93, because it was in all the comic book ads I had then.
All right, so here Meek is reminding you to talk to your wife. And so that's what I'm going to do instead of going over to Gibson's apartment.
Cox, I'm telling you. They look like Cox.
Or Gibson's house. We're going to go to Gillian's apartment.
Am I the only one?
Yes, you are.
What does that say about me? The Star Wars video games, like the vector graphics.
Yeah, it does
It
look
looks like the Trench Run.
It does look like the Star Wars... Well, the Star Wars arcade game, kind of.
Yeah, the vector graphics Star Wars arcade game that I also had for the Amiga.
All right.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
So this is Seed's apartment in a rather shitty part of town.
Not creepy at all.
So Gillian was really excited to see the apartment. Fourth wall.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you missed that. Like, no, Gillian was just super excited. He's like, "What? You mean I have an apartment too?"
Of course, it's not what you would call the best neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, the Neokobes actually kind of split off into the north section of town, the south section of town, which you can read about in Jordan, which, I mean, you can easily spend like an hour and a half just looking at all the stuff in Jordan to find out more about the city and everything.
So far we've learned this place sucks, its rent is high, and it's inconvenient to go anywhere.
Yeah, this neighborhood, yeah. Metal Gear gives Gillian shit here.
Huh. He's a spy for the chief.
He does report back to Junker HQ, so he kind of is.
Chief's a robot, though, so it's all bad.
You don't know that.
I don't.
I know that. The chief is a robot.
Or he'll become a robot later.
Olympic teddy bear racing? What?
That's a pedo bear back there.
God
What
damn
the
it.
fuck? Why do you keep looking at the pedo bear?
No, well, I had to investigate it so I could get the video phone number. Because... yeah.
Is it the video phone number for the bear or for her?
No, it's for her. Everyone's on Gillian's case to call his wife. And so that's what we're going to do.
Is that the wife?
That's his wife, Jamie, who also has memory problems.
Did she just turn 18 also?
No.
It's pretty bad that he doesn't know his own wife's phone number already.
Well, he wrote it down on the back of the photo. But yeah, he doesn't have it memorized.
Hi, Jamie speaking. Oh, Gillian, how are you?
Hey.
I haven't seen you in so long. What have you been up to?
Just hang up right now. Bye. I should have done that, actually.
Everyone said to call you. They didn't say for how long.
Are you eating properly?
And here you can...
Scatty.
Yeah, kind of a cute little thing they have going on. Oh, couples. So you can just talk to Jamie about, what she's doing. And
Are you still working that job that we talked about an hour ago?
I swear she doesn't look the same as when she did in the beginning of the game.
No, she does not.
Yeah, her hair is a completely different color.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
No.
You can go back to video 1 to check that out on your own.
So why is her hair a different color?
I don't know.
Is she?
I honestly don't know, man.
She's a snatcher now.
I'm telling you, 3 fucking artists locked in a room. They're completely cut off from each other and not allowed to talk to each other.
Snatcher now.
You could get killed in that job you're doing. Trying to chase down me and my kind. I mean, nothing.
Now it's time for me to go get robot food. I meant people food.
Is that Parks and Rec
Yeah,
from the other night?
yeah, I bit, I guess, but I've stolen that from a lot of other stuff too. It's not the most original thing in the world.
Well, no. All I'm saying is like that was on that episode of Parks and Rec
Yes,
where they're
it
making fun
was.
of the.
I didn't realize until after you just said that I did just see that.
Yeah. The what was it? The governor or whatever.
The senator.
The senator. Yeah, they were making fun of him for being a robot. Because he is. He's a robot. Cracks the same 3 jokes over and over.
Teo, you should have asked her out on a date.
I do.
You should have did it a little bit sooner. I'm not knocking your skills, but should have brought that up a little bit sooner.
He's
He's
trying to help you out with your game, Teo. Ba-doom! Yes. Double meetings are funny.
So yeah, you can talk to Jamie about all sorts of stuff, work, and you can try to get back with her and stuff like that. Or you can just prank call her.
Did you not show her any
up.
of the possessions?
No. You can, though. She doesn't really know anything, though, so it's...
Oh, okay.
Here's a chess piece.
All right, so we're
A
going to
present for me?
We're going to look around the apartment a little bit more. The bathroom. The bathroom apparently is pretty high-tech, according to Metal Gear.
High amounts of lube in that room.
It's in the medicine cabinet behind the mirror.
A widower's apartment.
Speaking of lube,
That's perfume.
don't you use perfume as
She'll be
lube?
back.
I mean, yeah, it burns a little at first, but once you burn off those nerve endings, man, it feels great. I don't know.
So Metal Gear agrees that Gillian's wife is attractive. Why a robot would give a shit? Oh, well, I see. His taste in women is programmed to reflect that of Gillian's. Interesting.
So apparently Metal Gear goes around hitting on everything as well.
Why does Metal Gear have that shit programmed in? Like, what is the purpose of programming a user's taste in women into a Metal Gear?
Well, I think it's to help the navigator robot actually connect with its master, so to speak, so they can work well together, have chemistry, I guess.
And
I don't
Harry
know.
is into some weird shit.
Yeah, Harry's trying to create a sex bot. That's the thing. He's gotten close, but
It's his ultimate goal.
The problem is he keeps getting his beards caught. Not beard, singular. Beards, plural.
so like this toilet is actually pretty cool. It's pretty state of the art. It actually scans your body and will tell you your current state of health.
Oh, it reminds me of you. I need you so bad.
Stop getting distracted, Gillian.
I think I'll shave. I just saw a dead body just a little bit ago, but shaving right now. is the
Remember that
most-
second beard I was referencing? He's cutting his off.
This is so that they can write the art changes into it now, because now he's shaved. So
What?
show the mirror the chess piece. Maybe you talking to you will figure it out.
What happened there is Metal and Gillian were making a reference to like a Gillette commercial about the shaver or something like that.
Well, excuse
Wow.
me.
Yeah, Metal does kind of seem like an 80s cartoon sidekick.
All right.
Little
And so in the next video, we're going to do more awesome stuff. We're going to check out Gibbs's apartment and talk to Katrina.
Take a look at her dildo collection.
And go, yeah.
I've got a lot of lube back at my apartment.
Wow.
And
All right.
perfume.
And we'll see you next time in part 4.
Later, all.